What is up, everybody? I am running behind today, but I made it. I hope everyone out there is doing well for and ready for another day of Beyond the Gates. Hello, Cassie E in the chat, who is praying Cat doesn't die. That would suck. I mean, I would be very shocked if she does. Judging by the spoilers, it might be a cat heavy episode, though. As usual, I would like to say that I will be watching on the live stream on Paramount Plus, which is usually behind anybody watching on CBS, and I will be typing away with notes. Especially these last couple of weeks, there's been more notes to have to take than most of January through May. Good afternoon, Bobby. Welcome back. Hello, Z Hicks. Yes, rainy here as well. Good afternoon, Cassie. Mine is beginning with Ted and Nicole. I mean, this doctor's been terrible the whole time. Well, it's not internal bleeding, at least. Hello, Franco. Welcome back. Hello, Ali Bordeaux. Welcome back. Hope you're doing well. Hello, Aaliyah Hunter. I would get heated with Miles too. He's annoying. Franco, you're going to do a binge tonight. Fun. Here goes Cat's out of body experience. I'm doing all right, Ali. Thank you for asking. Is Cass supposed to be seeing the past here? Hello, Kaiwan. I don't know if they were talking about Shanice or she's seeing the past with Leslie or something. Hello, Phoenix Rising. Welcome back. This might be our whole episode because Yo, Kaiwan, One Life to Live used to love out of body experiences when someone would almost die. Hello, Doc Backhand. Welcome back. Who says Cat's out of body experience is another soap cliche expected from this writing team. Hope she wakes soon. It's a classic. It's a classic ABC soap opera thing. I don't know about CBS. Cassie E asks, "What the fuck is going on?" Asked us Dee Dee Taylor. It's Cat having an out of body experience before she maybe dies. Ali Bordeaux asked, "Didn't Days of Our Lives used to do out of body experiences too?" Yeah, probably. It seems like a Days of Our Lives thing, although I can't remember any off the top of my head. Aaliyah asks, "Who was Ted talking about?" I mean, I have to assume Leslie. This is Kat's mind, so this is maybe how Kat pictures what happened between Nicole and Ted. Cassie says, "Ted isn't sad enough for me. You cry for Eva, but not Kat." He's just holding it together. Franco says, does out of body experience mean Kat is dreaming about something and they're showing us the dream? Kinda. Aaliyah says, I guess this is if Kat never existed. That's a good point, perhaps. Cassie says he loves Eva more and shows it every chance he gets. Hello, Alvin Chapman. Welcome back. I mean, when One Life to Live would do like these near death experiences, it would seem like it was more of a heavenly thing. So I'm not completely sure what they're going for yet. Doc Backhand says, yes, this is an old situation that never happened, all in Kat's imagination. Ted never said those words to Nicole about Leslie, and it was the first Ted actor anyway. Kathy says, this is crazy. Kat is a few days older than Eva. Allie prefers Kat over Eva. Yeah, Bobby says it's more like a dream. At least we are getting Eva and Leslie, so it's not just a dream. I mean, can Eva eat real food yet? Why, Tomas? I get that's her boyfriend, but like, I just don't buy any of his concern. I'm much more invested in Chelsea being worried than Tomas. Right. Like Tomas would have sounded the alarms with what concern? Phoenix Rising says, I don't think Ted loves Eva more. He just spends extra time with her because of the decades he missed of her life. He's trying to make up for lost time. He has needed to do better with Kat, although I feel like he's been trying lately. Hello, Miss Michelle, who says they should have at least tried to make Eva look more realistic with some tubes or something after a transplant. No one looks like that after surgery. Soap opera characters look like that after surgery. Here's Bill being the fixer. Nobody could buy that Ted is smarter than this. Doc Backhand says Robot Tomas needs to go back to the office. Yeah, Kat's in her imagination past. Hello, Chizen, who says, I don't trust Leslie at first. Act nice to Dupree, and she go back to her cartoon villain self. She will likely go back to her cartoon villain self. Ali says, Eva should only be put on liquid diet like Jello, no heavy meals. She just had major surgery. I agree. Phoenix Rising says Isaiah shows way more emotion for Eva than Nomas has shown for Kat. He didn't kiss her or hold her hand before or after the surgery. Nomas needs to be dumped. Yes, has been this way for a very long time. They need to just take him for parts like the robot he is, put those parts into something else, and bid adieu to Tomas. Alvin Chapman says, Don't do Cat this way. Aaliyah says Danny is still wearing that ugly dress because time is moving so slow on this show. Ali Bordeaux says Cat is invisible. Maybe this is how Cat feels in her family already because nobody ever listens to her. So that's why she's also in her dream this way. Cassie E says, No, Ted is not that smart because he thought nobody would ever find out about Leslie or the baby at all. Exactly. Yeah, exactly, Bobby. Danny did not know about Leslie and Ted. Hello, Alton Davis, who says, hated the way Anita guilted Kat. What if Kat talked to Vernon? He was the only one who believed Kat about Eva. I mean, I feel like Kat is closer to Anita than Vernon, I guess. Barbara Gregg is not enjoying the storyline, says, Wake up, Kat. I think she will, if not this episode, soon. Dee Dee says, We know Kat will survive. I want her to not wake up too soon. Those that pressure her need to feel guilty a little longer. Fair enough. Kathy does not like the out of body stuff. I don't mind it. As long as just one episode, I don't mind it. It's been done on soap since before my time, before I was alive. Ali Bordeaux says, You're right about that. I never thought of it that way. Most of Cat family tend to dismiss her feelings. They do. Some days Tomas also looks older than Martin, so another reason I don't know if he should be with Kat. Let me be nicer. I'd be so mean to Tomas. Leslie with this late in life pregnancy. Aaliyah says, "Oh Lord, Leslie is pregnant." Ali says, "Don't feel bad. Tomas needs to go." I know, nauseating to hear Shanice say that. Cassie E says, "This is weird. I don't like it." Joey. Okay, at least it's the grandparents. Because if she was going to go to Joey, I was about to be upset. Nicole, yeah, Kat definitely in a nightmare for sure. Hello, Leslie. Good day to you too. Thanks for joining us. Alton Davis asks, "Is this It's a Wonderful Life episode?" Kinda. I mean, Ted should be grateful. I wonder if this is also to bring Ted and Nicole closer again. Bobby Wire says, I guess Kat is going to wake up regretting giving up a portion of her liver. Possibly. Barbara Gregg not enjoying the stream day. Ali Bordeaux says, wow, this is an awful dream for Kat. Damn, Nicole, it really is a bad dream for Kat. Just lost my place in the chat. Hello, Embers Kelly. Welcome back. Doc Backhand. I always thought Kat was older. If Leslie's talking about her real birthday, you never know with Leslie. Bobby Wobby also not enjoying today's dream sequence. Dee Dee says Kat is older than Eva. Hello, DGF. Welcome back. Dee Dee says Ted seems to care more for Eva. He's telling her right now he wants her to fight. Hello, long name, Tony Sear Wright something. Embers Kai says, so this dream is like an alternate timeline, but why is Leslie so far along then? Since Kat is older, yeah, I don't know. But I mean, most dreams never actually make sense. So, hello, Lisa B, who says, I thought we would get a great storyline that Ted was not Eva's dad, but that looks out of the question. Yeah, I think Ted's gonna stay Eva's dad from the way it's looking. Alan Davis says, I wonder if BTG will do a backstory episode on Leslie and Eva. Maybe someday. Cassie E doesn't know what the hell this is. C. Hicks says, Ted giving comfort to both his mom and babies. How supportive. Cassie E not enjoying this episode. I don't know why I don't hate this episode. I think it's fine. I can do a one-day dream for Kat who's dying. Because otherwise, if Kat was just going to still be passed out, possibly dying, we would just be having people have repeat conversations like they always do. Aaliyah says, let's wake Kat up. Where's Isaiah? Maybe Isaiah finally went to get some rest. If he's allegedly been up for over 24 hours. Phoenix Rising says, this is better than that stupid retro episode of the 70s with Danny and Andre. It definitely is. Miss Michelle says, I've only been watching this since January and a little off topic here, but are they hinting at another brother for Isaiah and Jacob showing up soon? Their mom, Jacob, both mentioned him last week. Yeah, there is another brother, but we've never seen him yet. Oh, I'm sure Ted just loves that. Everyone on the same side. I'm trying to figure out what they're going for here. Yeah, they did a time skip at Berkeley. I mean, honestly, I wish Nicole was like this with Leslie in real life. She'd be taking the high road in real life too much. Honestly, Tej is basically Bill in Cat's Dream. Yeah, Alvin Eva is recovering quite quick. Alton Davis, I don't know if we'll ever see the Hawthorne family home. Phoenix Rising says, I thought Isaiah was going to propose to Eva when she woke up. I just knew he had Naomi go to his house to get the ring. Maybe we'll see bro number three at their wedding. I don't know. All he gave her was some ugly bracelets, though. Doesn't seem like a proposal to me. Doc Backhand said, all of Kat's fears are manifesting in her dream sequence. I guess that's what it is with this nightmare that she's having. Lisa B says, and her fears are not resolved. She may wake up very dangerous girl. You think it'd change her mind? Kathy says Kat will wake up not wanting to see Leslie or Eva. Probably. Aaliyah doesn't think we'll see a Hawthorne home because we still haven't seen Vanessa's house. They spent Doug's death mourning in the streets of the DMV. Bobby says, "At least we've seen Doug driving on screen." That's true. We also saw outside a lot when the show first started. I wonder why they stopped doing that. Because if they need new places for people to talk, why not just go outside? Because Naomi and Bill were outside. There was a scene with Joey and Randy outside. There was a scene with Marcel and Jacob watching Joey outside. This feels like a long commercial. Kawan says, I do like the fact that this show has a lot of General Hospital writers in it, so they know how to make good dream episodes. That's something that Channel 2 doesn't do as much. They also do better hospital stuff than General Hospital. Cassie says, it might be interesting to see how Kat interacts with her family after this surreal experience. I am interested to see. I don't want the same old stale Cat and Eva rivalry. It wouldn't even make sense after all this. Bobby Wobby says, "Of course, the show spent money until we got hooked." Yeah, they did. Kaiwan, I don't know if they have the money to go from Atlanta to DC, even though it's not very far. At least Shanice still nosy in a situation like this. Oh, Martin feeling guilty now. No, I don't think Cat can sense this positivity. Alvin Chapman says Martin was awful to Cat. He was over the top. That might be the funniest line Naomi's ever said in the history of the show about Cat's daddy issues. Phoenix Rising says Martin was right, though no guilt needed. Anita doesn't feel guilty. I mean, Martin was a quite a different approach than Anita. Aaliyah says, I wonder if Kat will see her terrible self. It doesn't look like. Looks like she's seeing everybody else. Cassie E thinks Kat's gonna hate everyone when she gets out because of her crazy dream. Maybe a combination of the dream and everybody pressuring her for the surgery. Doc Backhand says Kat sees herself as a victim. She does see herself as a victim. Alan Davis says it seems that Les and Eva not just mourn Alan, the stepfather, but blame him for worsening their lives. Will there be a deepening explanation for Leslie about him? If it's going to give us more of a motivation for Leslie, I'd be happy with them to show that. Embers Callie says, "You ever think Leslie killed Alan in secret for insurance money?" That was the first thought when we first learned about Alan, for sure. Bobby says, "I feel like I'm watching Lucille Ball having a dream on the I Love Lucy show." Well, no, that might actually be funny. Aaliyah says maybe one of the last scenes will be Princess Eva and Cat Brat. Maybe. That might make it worth it more. Embers Kelly says, I still don't get how they ran tests on that motorcycle helmet and still found no evidence that links Leslie to Laura's first incident because they don't want Leslie to go down for that. Leslie loves to act like she has a line to God. Aaliyah, you think we'll still end on some sort of cliffhanger today? I mean, I don't want this dream sequence to go 2 days. I'm fine with it today, but again, tomorrow will bother me. Chelsea's still trying to send goodbyes. It ain't working. Aaliyah says we'll start tomorrow with her waking up. Hello, Zachariah. Welcome back to the chat. Are you enjoying today's nightmare episode? Eva Tomas's girl. Disgusting. I mean, I would like this nightmare to make Kat want to dump Tomas. That's the best thing that could come from this dream. Yeah, Ember's Kelly and Aaliyah. It's too much. No, Zachariah, I'm fine with it. The chat overall, I don't think is enjoying today's episode. I'm fine with it for one day. Chiva is funny for Chelsea and Eva. Honestly, a Chiva bag it sounds better than a Chelsea cat bag. Did you get that new Chiva today? Sounds more fashionable. Cassie doesn't like Chiva, says it's time for Cat to wake up. Aaliyah loves those Chelsea Cat bags. Kaiwan doesn't hate today's episode. I've been a long time since they've done a Dreamscape episode. Amber's Callie says, I mean, I'm trying to see where the dream will ultimately lead and what Cat is supposed to take from this. Yeah, me too. I am still confused at that part of it. Lisa B says, really, what's the point of the dream? Aaliyah says, the ending of the dreamscape will be worth it. I hope so. Kathy says, Leslie and Joey need to pay for their crimes, but I doubt it on this show. After all, they rewarded Leslie with $1 billion. The villains do need to pay for some actual good payoffs. Bobby Wobby hopes today is worth it. Zachariah likes the dream scenario. Since I'm not really used to it, I'm a late viewer. Yeah, soaps haven't done this for a while. Nicole with yet another man sounds about right. Maybe this is a cat thinking about what it had been like if Eva had actually been around the whole time. Maybe. Alan Davis says, truthfully, Eva is who Tomas wanted anyway. Him hanging with Kat is for optics, which is a bitch, not true love. I agree. I do think Tomas actually wanted Eva. Another reason to hate the Kat and Tomas relationship. Aaliyah says Nicole is in full effect for real. That's the one thing Nicole has in common in real life and in the dream. Embers Kaya says, so this is about reflection? Maybe. Yeah, so it's basically how Kat treated Eva. Progress. I like it. Oh, she coming too. Doc Backhand says an after school special moment. I enjoyed it. Ember's Kelly said, Kat did not walk a mile in Eva's shoes. She had a small taste, if anything, but it does seem rushed to get Kat and Eva to middle ground via dream. Yes. Zachariah says this scenario is picturing Kat dead. Aaliyah says Kat has grown. She has needed some growth where this is. Ali says, wow, Kat is seeing herself in Eva's shoes. She has empathy for Eva. Alvin says, yay, Kat is back. K1 says, finally. Bobby says, it's an okay episode. Ember's Kelly says, so this week is about Eva and Kat getting to middle ground, it seems. It does seem that way. Thank you for joining us, Allie. Zachariah says, Dana as a second mother. I don't think they're going to go that far. Thank you for joining us, Phoenix. Bobby says, the dream making more sense now. Doc Backhand says, at least it was entertaining, funny in places. Yeah, I enjoyed the Chiva stuff for sure. All right, well, that was today's episode. Different, but I liked it overall. I'll be back for my review later. I will be back for a watch along tomorrow. I will not be able to do a watch along on Thursday, though. So just letting you all know now. I believe that's a Grace and an Ashley day anyway, so not missing much. Hello, Allison Boyce. Thanks for joining, even though I'm about to go. But I do want to thank everyone for joining me. I will catch you all later. I'm going to go try and order a Chiva bag if I can.